Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Allie, and today I'm going to be bringing you a review on the newest launch from Lancome, and that's the Vie Est Belle Intensément. If you don't know what this is, it's the newest flanker to the Vie Est Belle, which is this one right here. This is the original Vie Est Belle. It's a very beautiful, heavy on the tonka, heavy on patchouli, sort of caramelly, beautiful, beautiful scent. It's iconic. There's a lot of talk about this one in particular. It has a few different flankers that are out there, but the one I'm going to be talking about today is the newest flanker, which I'm super excited about. One, because I love Vie Est Belle. I think it's a really well done, beautiful fragrance, but not just that, like this flanker is perfection. It's what I call a perfect flanker. This is what flankers should be like. And if you're interested in the review I'm about to give, then stay tuned because we're gonna get into it right now. So, the newest release, like I said, is called Intensément. It's got a beautiful red ribbon and it's got this gorgeous pink juice. And this one, I'm gonna do a quick spray. I had it on a test strip, so it's been drying down for a while, but just so I could get the opening. So when I get from the opening, as I immediately get that bergamot, there's a brightness to bergamot that's sort of this burst of just citrus. It's really, really nice. I get that jasmine in this because you do get some florals and you do also get the orange blossom that's in this as well. So right off the bat, I can tell you that the notes in this are bergamot, the pink pepper, the raspberry, the jasmine. It's got orange blossom, heliotrope, iris, which gives it that sort of powdery vibe that the original is known for. Iris can come out very powdery in a lot of scents. You get the patchouli in this, and it's very well blended, I feel like, in the original where it's really well blended. And it just adds to its strength. Benzoin, vanilla, and sandalwood. They all combine to sort of come up with this fruity scent that's still very reminiscent of the original Vie Est Belle. So it holds true to that Vie Est Belle DNA, where it's very tonka heavy, very candied-like, very, very beautiful. This is just a much more raspberry heavy version of that, which is really, really nice. I've got it on a test strip also, so this has had time to dry down. And I've been playing with the scent as well for the last few days. And what I've been able to gauge from it is that it opens up very berry-like. So you definitely get that raspberry right off the bat. So this is a very fruity in my opinion, but it's almost like a raspberry sort of sorbet feel, but you still get that tonka and that vanilla that Vie Est Belle is known for, adding sort of like a warmth to it. So it's almost like eating a raspberry sorbet that has vanilla and just eating it outdoors on a beautiful sunny day. Like, it's very just pretty and romantic. This scent is a very romantic in my opinion, and I feel like it's gonna be perfect for date nights. I can see this being an easy signature for anyone who's sort of tired of the Vie Est Belle and wants some sort of variety. This is a really beautiful, just gorgeous flanker in my opinion. It's fruity, but it's not overly fruity. It's very fluffy smelling. It's very, very pretty. I love the floral nuances that are in this fragrance. It's very, very beautiful. As you get deeper into the dry down, you sort of start losing a bit of that raspberry feel, and it becomes sort of like a very marshmallow, a creamy marshmallow scent. And that's at around the like 4 to 6 hour mark. I feel like the longevity on this one is the only thing that lacks, where Vie Est Belle is one of those scents that you can spray on and smell the next day. I feel like I get maybe 6 or so hours wear time from this scent. Seems about right, about 6 hours or so. So I would say it's really good for, you know, going out to dinner, going on a date, you know, running out and about. You can easily, you know, reapply this during the day. At least I find that I have to reapply it during the day, which is the only real downside to this one, where I feel like the patchouli in the original sort of carries it all day. The patchouli in the new one sort of doesn't carry it as well as the original. And there's something about this one that's a bit lighter too, where the original can be a little bit headache inducing, at least I find on myself. If I overuse it, I can sort of get like this sort of headachy effect where it's just too much. So I can't be very liberal with my sprays of the original Vie Est Belle. I feel like with this one, you can sort of overspray it and you will be okay. I like to overspray my fragrances. And this one is one that I would say feel free to overspray if that's something that you're into. Don't be too scared. I mean, don't go crazy. Don't go ham. Like, don't just start spraying you from toe to head. Like, you know, but have fun. Enjoy your scent. If you want to smell like it, go ahead and do it. It's very creamy. It's very raspberry. I love that opening note with the bergamot. That's so just bright. It's very bright in the opening. And then it just turns immediately into like a beautiful raspberry sort of vanilla sorbet. It's very, very beautiful. It's very lush. It's very juicy. It's very fruity. It's very gourmand. If you love a gourmand scent, this is a beautiful, beautiful option. Highly recommend you guys check this one out. For all my sweet tooth lovers out there, this is a gorgeous flanker, and this is what flankers should be like. I feel like with a lot of brands, they throw out flankers that are just like either hit or miss. And normally, like, unless it's like Mugler, I really do enjoy a lot of their flankers. I'm not always the craziest about other brands' flankers, but this one is one that I am super excited for, especially going into spring and summer. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of wear of this summer evenings, spring days. This is just gonna smell so beautiful, especially because of that tonka note that the Vie Est Belle is known for. And then this one also has the iris that Vie Est Belle is known for, which sort of makes it kind of powdery. And I love a beautiful powdery scent. I don't care so much for overly powdery scents. Sometimes they can be a bit much and a little bit kind of like baby powdery. You definitely don't get that from this one in particular. It's a very well-rounded, like I said, fruity, gourmand, just delectable. You will literally just turn heads when you're wearing this out. And the dry down is spectacular. It going from a raspberry like sorbet sort of scent to this sort of beautiful, creamy, just marshmallowy like skin scent. It's very interesting, very unique. And I sort of love that progression that you sort of get. It's sort of like a scent story. And it really takes you for a ride from the brightness, that beautiful sunny brightness you get when you first spray it on, and it's starting to dry down to such a luscious, yummy raspberry sorbet. I almost feel like when I smell that stage, sort of like the mid, I picture myself sitting outside eating that ice cream, that luscious raspberry vanilla ice cream sorbet on a beautiful sunny day, sitting on a chair with like a wall of flowers behind me and sort of getting those whiffs of those beautiful jasmine flowers while I eat my sorbet on a sunny day. Like, I know it might sound weird, but that's honestly what I get or I picture in my mind. It's really beautiful. Very effervescent, very gourmand, very yummy, just all around a perfect 10. Well, I might not say a perfect 10. Actually, I'm gonna bump it down to a 9, only because the longevity isn't really there for me. I really wish it had the longevity of the original Vie Est Belle, because that is just a beast. But just because of that one little thing, don't let that deter you. This is a beauty in its own right, and I highly suggest y'all go check this one out, get your nose on it. I just got it a few days ago and I'm already in love, and like I've used quite a bit. Like, if you can tell, like, I turned it upside down. In the few days I've had it, I sort of like, and these bottles are always filled to the brim, sort of made quite a bit of a dent. But like I said, I reapply this during the day. I was wearing this to work, And then on my lunch when I would come home, I would like reapply again, sort of to test it out for you guys and really get my thoughts wrapped around this one. And like I said too, like the dry down is spectacular when it finally becomes a skin scent. It's a very creamy, marshmallowy skin scent. And it's really, really beautiful. It's sort of like an incensey, marshmallow, vanilla scent. Spectacular, you guys. Really, really well done. Vie Est Belle, I give you applause. This is a really solid flanker launch for 2020. I'm excited to see if they bring anything else new because this launch has reignited my love for Vie Est Belle. Like, no joke. I'm probably, honestly, to make this one last, I'll probably layer it with this one. One spritz of this and then top it off with this and see how that sort of pans out. So I'll probably give you my thoughts on that in a different video, like different layering combinations, if that's something that you guys are interested in. I definitely have been thinking of, you know, a lot more new content. And yeah, so let me know what your guys' thoughts are on this one. If you've tried it, do you like it? What is it about it that you like? Write it in the comments down below. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe if it's something that you're interested in. You know, I post 2 videos on the weekend every week, and I'm gonna try to stick to that schedule. So far, I've been doing 2 every week, so that's just what I end up doing, and they're usually on the weekends. So either Saturday and Sunday, or, you know, both on Saturday. Whatever's clever. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, and I will catch you guys later, and I hope you guys enjoyed this review of Vie Est Belle Intensément. Until next time, I will catch you guys. Bye.